Hey Aries, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing well. Before we get into this, I want to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, I was guided to use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I usually only use these when I'm reading for myself, but I was getting something about creativity in the pictures, something along those lines. So we are going to be using this deck for today. This is the box for it in case anybody's curious. It's a deck by Kim Kranz. It's called The Wild Unknown. Alright, Aries, let's see what's going on for us. I'm looking at Capricorn popping out. Somebody we feel drawn to. There may be something as well that we're trying to balance out here. I'm hearing naturally speaking. I'm seeing us also like maybe realizing that there's a particular way that we want to be expressing our creativity, okay? And maybe understanding the fundamentals of exactly how we want to do that. All right. I'm looking at us realizing something here. It's almost like a light bulb goes off. Maybe something we needed time to kind of sit and think about, okay? I'm looking at these two pieces of the puzzle I'm hearing coming together. Maybe something that we're realizing about somebody. I'm looking at Pisces and the Two of Cups here, okay? Maybe also how we want to display a particular type of sentiment in a way where we feel like it's genuinely expressing who we actually are. I'm hearing in this space. I'm seeing us almost like with these stairs here, I'm seeing it almost like there's something that we need to find by going below, maybe in the subconscious space, like in the basement, so to speak, of our house, if we are representative of the home. And I'm seeing us kind of grabbing this thing that we need and walking back up the steps, okay? I'm hearing to put this on display. It's like whatever you find down there that you realize is something that you want to express, you're carrying it up the stairs now here. And I'm seeing that, I'm hearing the word resilience. I'm also getting to that what we find when we bring this up the steps, so to speak, and display it, I'm seeing us feeling like, in a way, it's a very good use of how we want to be expressing this energy, okay? Feeling like there's a sense of balance that it brings too. And I'm getting that this also took strength and patience to really pursue in a way where maybe we were stepping up and being brave with something here. I'm seeing us almost putting together these fragments in a way that's more cohesive. I'm hearing to explain and also bringing this to light in a way, because with the devil here, the devil can speak on the devil speaks on things, can speak on things that in a grounded sense, in a 3D sense, things that we want to bring to light more tangibly. And I'm seeing something that I'm hearing spinning together here. It's like all of these different fragments that we want to, I'm hearing conjoin, okay? And I'm seeing our ability to both be creative and be protective over what we want to share, and also like using our intuition and our creativity in a way where we feel like it's safe to express these things that we want to express, okay? I'm almost seeing it like these little pieces here are in fragments, right? And I'm seeing it like the Mother of Cups over here is kind of like doing a little magic spell to bring these things together and to conjoin them, I'm hearing, in a cohesive way. I'm getting too that there may be somebody coming in, I'm hearing, to help you paint this picture. It's like somebody coming in to help you bring something together in a way. I'm hearing something about format, okay? Maybe somebody helping you format something, maybe organize something. And now I'm looking at justice coming through. Something that we want to channel into the work that we're doing. I'm looking at two little mirrored reflections here. Something that we're channeling. Maybe somebody as well that we feel a type of synergy with, okay? Somebody that we mirror in a way. Something that we're realizing, something that's coming together. Maybe somebody that eventually we're going to be collaborating with to a degree. I'm seeing this almost being like putting these like spots on the map to figure out like where you need to go in order to gather these things that you want to channel, these things that you want to bring to light. I'm hearing a form of expression. I'm seeing us following our intuition through this process. It's like looking within and understanding, again, what we want to bring without. Also, what we wish to see, what we wish to find when we look within. Especially in regard to the progress that we want to make and how we want to be channeling our energy. I'm also hearing exchanging our energy. And I'm seeing us getting in touch with the side of ourselves maybe that we hadn't been in touch with before. Maybe uncovering something that we needed to see that we could only find by going within. I'm hearing to discover. I'm looking at a sense of duality here, and also something that there may be things that we're understanding are connected now that before we kind of didn't have a bird's eye view, so to speak, and now we're understanding the ways that I'm hearing things balance each other out, and also the way that they're connected, and I'm hearing what they're connected by as well. I'm seeing this also being like a reveal of something going on subconsciously for us, something that we make more tangible. It's like seeing both the light and the dark side of something so we can bring it together now. I'm hearing symposium. I'm also hearing symposium. I'm seeing us understanding how these things, again, are tied together, and I'm hearing the bond that forms them. It's like taking this, taking all of this chaos that you see and organizing it into something. Again, I'm hearing cohesive. I just saw 7:44 on the time. I'm hearing something about taking a chance, and now I'm getting this sense of enlightenment that we establish. I'm looking at this little third eye here, and it's almost like something is now brought to light by means of the truth, and then I'm watching an ascension happening here. It's almost like you realize something that enables you to see from a larger vantage point, I'm hearing. And now I'm seeing that something that we put together is ready to be put on display here. I'm looking at a spotlight. Maybe something that we feel ready to share, something that had kind of been in the dark before. It's like something that maybe had been being worked on, right? And then putting it center stage now so it can be viewed. I'm hearing so it can be expressed. So you can also show the different colors, the different aspects that this thing contains. I'm also seeing this too, almost like a birth chart where the different aspects have different colors to them. I'm seeing something that we're understanding now about how we want to present this idea that we have, where we want to take this opportunity, and I'm also hearing how we want them to point in the middle. It's like this direction that we want to channel into, because I'm almost seeing this like the channel that something's flowing into, like your creativity here, and the opportunity of where you want to take this thing. It's like something that really stands out for you, something that things can grow off of. Ooh, I'm getting that saying about standing on the shoulders of giants here. It's like something that you brought to fruition now has the possibility of growing into something really amazing for you. And it's all because of taking a chance, I'm getting as well. I'm seeing you figuring out the direction that you want to go in. Maybe before we were trying to figure out which road would lead where and which one that we actually wanted to take. And I'm seeing like one, it's like all of these are little roads here. And it's like one of them lights up and you're like, that's the direction that I want to go in. That's exactly where I need to be. I'm hearing the trail that I want to blaze. I'm seeing us addressing something with the fear space too. Maybe understanding too, as far as this notion of like the fragments down here, I'm seeing us understanding something going on in the fear space where we're kind of bringing a more comprehensive view to where things had fallen apart and also how we want to process those things and bring them back together. I'm hearing invitation only. Maybe we do feel like we're inviting ourselves into a particular space that we want to go. Maybe something again with the healing space. Something that we feel guided to do, something we feel led to do. Also something that we realize as well. I'm kind of seeing us swimming upon this ocean of our intuition and kind of, I'm seeing this like a little boat here of where we want to be sailing and also how to steady this ship, especially when things become rocky for us. Maybe understanding things intuitively that we want to settle down, that we want to ground in a way. And now I'm seeing us getting to the roots of it, understanding where things come from in a very deep sense. This card can speak on sentiment, nostalgia. It can speak on the past. I'm seeing this like a revelation here where we're understanding the roots of something to understand the direction that it grows. And I'm hearing how it's going to fill out as well. I'm hearing getting to the bottom of it. This is a means of us stabilizing something within ourselves, something that we needed to address. I'm seeing us kind of going back in the past here and understanding how to bring a sense of stability to the roots, almost in a way where we're allowing them to branch out even further beneath us in order to stabilize us as we stand here. And now I'm looking at something coming to light about our intuition and where that guides us. We can also be highlighting too a sense of creativity that we have. This just fell over the Mother of Cups here. So it's like alchemizing this sense of the ego space, who we want to be in this space, how we want to project that onward. And I'm seeing her kind of like waving her hands and bringing this thing to light. Something that exemplifies, I'm hearing, who you are and who you want to be in this space. And the sun, it's a very, very pure light that everything kind of revolves around here and spreads out from. And I'm seeing you at the very center of this. And I'm seeing your gifts also being highlighted as well. Maybe the way that you're expressing yourself and what you want to bring to light, how you want to see that reflected back at you. And now I'm seeing a big change that we're going through. I'm getting like there was a waiting time here with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man can represent Pisces. I'm also looking at Scorpio here, and I'm looking at Leo too. I'm being guided to mention these cards. So it's almost like there was something that you needed to do. You needed to wait for this, for something to come to fruition in a way where maybe you were gaining an epiphany about something, maybe a notion that you needed time to understand. And I'm also seeing you like waiting in a way here where things are coming to light now that you can understand. I'm seeing this like when the Hanged Man is I'm hearing about face. When the Hanged Man stands up, and is vertical here with his head on top. It's like something then comes to fruition in a way where there's an epiphany, there's a realization, there's something that we understand that maybe we hadn't understood before, and something we can carry through into the next cycles for us with that knowledge that we've gained. It's like I'm hearing something about being in an empowering space, something that we needed time to do, and something that we really had to break it down. Because you see with the death card, you see how he doesn't really have any feathers on. It's almost like you needed to get to the bones of this to understand how it worked and the mechanics of it, and in order to then like cover yourself back up with the feathers and move forward. And I'm seeing us now understanding how it's all connected, and I'm hearing how it comes together as well. And I'm getting something going on too with our creativity and where we want to bring that. I'm hearing how we want to showcase that. The way that we make the dots connect, and also the ribbon that ties them together. And I'm seeing us I'm hearing to an objective standpoint here. It's like kind of putting on display these dots on the map, and again, these strings that tie them together in a way where you can now express it, again, in a cohesive manner where somebody can see the whole picture of that vision that you have. All right, Aries, we are going to end it here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing. I want to thank you for the debut of using the Wild Unknown. I hope to catch you guys soon.